Okay guys, welcome to another episode of Scrap and Learn. Um, when I first started out, I said that I was trying to help the people who were just starting because nobody told me what I needed. I didn't know where to go, who to talk to, what blogs and all that kind of stuff were, blah, blah, blah. So this is me giving you kind of a scrapbooking 101. The things that you really need to begin scrapbooking or paper crafting. I keep saying scrapbooking, but I don't know that I'm really a scrapbooker. I think I came along so late into this that I'm more of a mixed media paper crafter or something. But I think that there are a lot of those people out there like Arlene and Bona and Cynthia Luhu and everybody. I think they've kind of moved away from the traditional 12 by 12, here's my layout kind of thing. I mean, I'm sure everybody still does it, but it's just kind of moved away. It's just evolved. Oh boy, I also wanted to talk about digital scrapbooking. I think at some point I am going to do a hybrid scrapbook, meaning that I'm going to do my layouts digitally and then do 3D embellishments. I think that's my next process. Michael's just had a new launch called My Design, and you're able to upload your pictures, kind of like Shutterfly, and I believe there's Creative Memories who does this, but digital scrapbooking with a twist. So see how far the things have progressed. It's just unbelievable. So I have my HP Mini out. It's a cutie. I love my HP Mini. It's what I use with my die cutting machine. It's just easy. It's portable. I love it. I've jotted down some things so that we could talk about things that you need, where to start. So basically, to be a paper crafter, a card maker, scrapbooker, you need paper and an album, scissors, and some kind of glue, and then your photograph. Scissors, I have a couple pair of scissors that I use for what I do. I have these big scissors that kind of have glue all over them, and I don't know. They're just an old school pair of scissors, not very expensive, just kind of something to use. I cut plastic open with this, things that are really messy. I'll use these. I believe these are the Tim Holtz tonic scissors. These bad boys will cut through anything. They're comfortable, they're sharp, and they're pretty good with fussy cutting. I also have the scissors that came with my little Cricut here. I use these quite often to fussy cut also. Fussy cutting is just when you have an image in the paper that you're trying to cut around. For instance, if I wanted to fussy cut her, I'd just be cutting literally around everything. You don't miss it. You cut her out in her entirety. Just a little green farm image sitting on my dirty desk. Today, I bought these. I've been seeing people use these micro tip, even though it says it's perfect for fabric. It cuts all the way to the tip, and it's really, really sharp. Also, what I will probably be using to fussy cut. They were a little on the expensive side, I guess you could say. They're about 15 bucks, but I bought them with a coupon, as I believe everybody should be buying things that are over $10 with. Use a coupon, even if it's not over $10. Use a coupon, use a coupon. They're not even out of the box, but I think I saw Arlene using these, and I thought, it looks like it would be a little more comfortable than having your hand inside this handle, so something to try. But again, these are a little bit more expensive, but you just do need some scissors. There's no way of getting around that. But again, all you really need to have are paper, scissors, an album of some sort, or, your cardstock, however you're going to mount whatever you're going to put your stuff into. You kind of have to figure that out. When it comes to glue, of course you can use good old Elmer's glue all-purpose white glue. This was on my desk because I was trying a crackle technique that did not work for me. However, it seems to work for everybody else, so yay for them. But just some simple Elmer's glue is okay. The best glue in the whole wide world for paper crafting, and I'm sure a bunch of people will agree, is this quick dry adhesive by Scotch. I love this glue. There is no glue better for paper to me. I have had wonderful success with this. It's strong. I guess it will adhere things other than paper to paper, but when I'm doing paper to paper, I usually like to use my Scotch quick dry adhesive. Also, I have a hot glue gun that is my bread and butter. I bought a brand new one. Let's see. Hot glue gun, love it. It's a high temp, small mini gun, love it, love it, love it. But they come out with these new guns with these precision tips, which is important, especially when you're doing small rhinestones or doing strips of ribbon or whatnot. Glue guns, awesome. It's quick. They dry almost instantly. Be careful, you can burn your fingers. I do it often. Also, something that's what I like is a tape runner. These just make taping things so much faster and quick, because you don't have to wait for it to dry like you do a liquid glue. You just pop the top down and lean and pull. It's kind of like whiteout. It is like whiteout, except for it's two-way tape. I like the Tombow Mono adhesive. I use the permanent one, not the repositionable one. I don't have a lot of use for repositionable adhesive, but best runner to me ever. And I don't go through it as quickly as you would think. It lasts probably a little bit longer than you think, and you can always get the 3 packs of replacements. Then on the big end is the Scotch Advanced Tape Glider. They don't call it ATG. The pink one they don't call ATG. They swear up and down it's not an ATG. And I guess it's not, because the ATG guns use a thicker tape strip here. But this right here makes it through the day a whole lot faster when you have large things to tape. Like for instance, well, that's not going to fall. But when you have a large area to tape, it's easier just to go and pull and be done with it. It's got a little trigger here. Again, it's called the Advanced Tape Glider gun. They run for about 40 bucks, which is a little on the expensive side. Again, buy this with a coupon and could be all the way up to, I guess, half off. I've been playing with mine. I don't know why I decorated this like this. I will have to probably, I don't know. Don't like it, but it's on there nonetheless. Good thing to have, but you don't have to have it right away. These are things that you can kind of move into. But they're your adhesives. Also, I wanted to show you guys dimensional adhesives, which I don't seem to have any really close. Let me see if I can go grab some. I tried to have everything ready in one place, but of course not. I couldn't remember it all. Here is some double-sided tape. The Mega Roll, the red line, whenever somebody's talking about red line sticky tape, this is what they're speaking of. It is extremely, extremely strong. Also, these are dimensional adhesive dots. They give your projects dimension. Things stand up off the page. They're also double-sided and sticky. These are things that you might want at some point. You might want to invest in at some point. But you do not have to have these things right away. Like I said, all you really need is some paper, some scissors, some glue, your photograph, and maybe a few embellishments. I have a box, well, here's a small box, of what I consider embellishments. Buttons, brads, which are these little things with the backs that split open, that you can punch a hole, stick it through, and then open the back. Some more buttons, and of course everybody says bling. I don't necessarily like the term bling. I more like to say rhinestones, but whatever. Just all kinds of little embellishments. Here's a little cat, a random kitty. Here are some fabric buttons. Just anything that you want to use to decorate your page can be considered an embellishment. Alright, so I talked about tape, talked about photographs, dried flowers, all that stuff can be used as an embellishment. And now I'm dropping things. At some point, there are some things that you will probably want to get. One is an X-Acto knife. I don't think this is X-Acto knife by X-Acto. I don't know what this is. But it is it's Fiskars. It's a Fiskars knife. And at some point you will need one, and also a cutting board to cut on. It just makes things super, super easy. Catherine at the Scrap Beach uses these way more than anybody I've ever seen, and her stuff just comes out oh so clean. She'll use it to round off corners and she just really gets her use out of an X-Acto knife. I probably should use mine more often than I do, but I still have one. I need it. I love it. X-Acto knife. Also, a non-stick craft sheet. This is this thing that you see that most people have. Some people have huge pink ones. Most people have the brown ones. There is no reason for mine to be dirty other than the fact that I haven't cleaned mine. Everybody else's is all spick and span. Leave it to me to have one that's got acrylic paint all over it. But good stuff to have, and it doesn't burn.